Hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton in the Unwound Future, where we are still looking for Layton. I'm going around looking for some puzzles. Sorry if this ends up being a shorter episode. I've been trying to get a little bit ahead in recording in preparation of potentially losing some recording days coming up. So I recorded like 2 weeks worth of episodes today almost, and the battery on the tablet is dying. But we got 20%, so we should be okay.
They all live in that.
Oh, okay, we have no puzzles. Okay. I'm just so confused as to why they introduced the bee and then Puzzlet. Like, they're both fine characters, but I don't understand why you got rid of Granny and then added 2 new characters. Apologies for the outburst. I'm just a bit sensitive when it comes to lunch. You know, it's relatable. We all get a little worked up about our lunch from time to time. Do you have a puzzle? No, I already talked to you. Yep. Oh my god, you're gonna go through this whole thing. Oh boy, come on. Hey, where'd everybody go? Oh. Barton, you finally got food, man. I'm so happy for you. Oh, you have a puzzle. Hello, Barton. How goes your investigation with the inspector? I was just taking a break to reflect on the case the inspector and I were on the other day. I see. Well, what exactly happened in the case? We had to chase the suspect across the river, but I can't remember how long it took to... Wait, what? What? That led to a puzzle crossing the river. I love the illustration. Show me. Fantastic. Oh, I love these games. 4 police officers are attempting to chase a criminal across the river. However, their boat can only hold 2 people at a time. The first trip across takes 1 minute, but since the rower gets tired, the second crossing takes 2 minutes if the same person rows. The third person takes 3, and so on. Getting slower and slower each time the same person rows. In a minute, what's the shortest amount of time it will take the 4... in a minute. I'm like, what? What is the shortest amount of time it will take the 4 police officers to get across the river? Okay. All right. So A rows. B rows back. So that's 2 minutes. So now there's what? There's 4 police officers. So C, then C drags D over. D rows back. Okay, so now at that point, both B and D have rowed. So either one would take 2 minutes. Is there a way to do it faster? And then, there. Arrow to his back. I think that's a sack of stuff, but whatever. BD. Can I really do it any better than that? Hold on. And the next one takes 2 minutes. Could I do it any better than that? I don't know that I could. All right. In the interest of time, do I just go with it? I don't know that I'm gonna do any better. Because I think where I think the trick is, where they're trying to like trip you up, is that you like A and B row across, A rows back. You know, A takes himself and B across, and then rows back. So that's now 3 minutes for no reason whatsoever. So I think that's the trick, is getting different officers to row back. But as far as I can tell, because there's 4, and you've already taken 4 trips, it's impossible for that last trip to be under a minute. Wait, no, because you should have done 1, 2, 3. No, because at that point you've done 4 trips because you got to get the other one back. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's 6.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Nailed it.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Oh, they even did it the way I did. A rows A and B across, B rows back, picks up C. C rows across. Now A and B. Oh. So I mean, I did it a little different, but I think it comes out the same. Picks up C. So yeah, why wouldn't C and D go across first? D comes back. It doesn't matter. One of them has to row back and get D, who then takes over and row. Okay, that's probably simpler than what I did, but what I did worked. Oh yes, that's right. Thanks for helping me. Now I can finally get back to snacking. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna do parrot. Nah, that's all right. Fantastic. Oh, I already don't like this. Okay. We'll play real quick. Oh dear, the inspector has called me out to an emergency. I'll be informed if I don't get to the crime scene soon. I just can't resist all those sweets, though. Alright, well, the car can only go one way, so that's a thing. I don't think I want that. But I don't know what else to do. So the car is going to run over that block. Right here. And the bridges are going to flip. Okay, I got that. So it could drive straight across. Does that make the most sense? And then, alright, so it drives across. It goes... Does up here make the most sense, or does it make more sense to go down? Oh, I have more downs. Alright, so we'll do that. I only have 1 left. What did I miss? To go across, it'll open the bridge, and then pressing the button again will undo it. He'll go down, then to the left, get those, which the gate will be open, or the bridge will be down. Grab that cupcake, go up, grab that cupcake, that bridge is still down. And it's the end. Okay, that should work. Assuming there's nothing special about those buttons. So the one I haven't, well, I'm missing one here. Ooh, I hope I remembered this. I don't know where to write this down. Cause I'm looking at the silhouette. And I'm like, that reminds me. Thank you doing the thumbnails for these. It reminds me of the silhouette of the Layton student in the present. So I think I'm missing a puzzle there that I should probably go back and get. I probably can't do that right now though. But I need to remind myself. I'm going to forget. I'm just straight up going to forget. I need to do it. Barton, you have another puzzle? Choop. This pork bun is dreamy. Yeah, I'll do that. Welcome to Pepper's Noodle Palace. Hello there, Pepper. Hello yourself. Thanks for stopping by again. Hungry again already? Actually, I'm still quite full, but I do know one hungry police officer who would never turn down a bowl of noodles. Hungry customer is my favorite kind of customer. I think I'll treat him to a bowl on the house. You know, I make not only great soup, but great soup puzzles too. Here, have a sip. Wait, can I just have the soup instead? More noodling around. Cool. Bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on the counter. Switch the food around so the bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate, but make sure they all remain evenly spaced on the counter. What is the fewest number of moves it will take to accomplish this task? Also in this puzzle, simply switching the place of two bowls counts as 2 moves. Okay. Bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up. Like, I immediately see how I could do it in 2. Which tells me the answer is 1. Or none. But how? Like, because the obvious answer is just to switch the 2 on the right. Like, swap them. But then there's no puzzle to it, right? You know what I mean? Like, there are times where I'm like, we finish a puzzle and I'm like, oh, that was like on the easier side. But then there's just like, there's no puzzle to it whatsoever. Like, just flipping those 2, that's not that makes it no puzzle. Simply switching the places of 2 bowls counts as 2 moves. So yeah, so how can I do this in 1? Because otherwise there's just no puzzle to it, right? Or unless, I mean, the puzzle could be to see if you drive yourself crazy. That could be a thing. Like, this might be hint coin territory because there's just, how can I do it in less than 2? Because the answer just, it can't be 2. I mean, it can't be 0. Do I just pick 1 because it can't be, you can't do it in 0. Obviously, you have to do something. And if it's 2, then there's just no puzzle to it. Like, I don't want to, like, necessarily, quote-unquote, metagame it. I don't even think that's metagaming it. I think that's just, like, realizing that without that, there's no puzzle. But then why is it 1? In what way? Okay. So let's take a different approach. Let's take the Phoenix Wright approach. If the answer can't be 2, what can we do to make the answer 1? Right? Bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on the counter. Switch the food around so that bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles. Oh. I have a thought, but I'm like, does that count as 1 move or 0 moves? It says switch the food around, not the plates. Doesn't say switch the plates around. It says switch the food around. So, could I take the pork off of 1, like, and put it on that one? Because then they're spaced apart. Would that even count as a move, though? Would it? Would that be 0? Well, I feel like if it's switching food, then that would count. So 1? Back where I started, like, 5 minutes ago?
Here's my answer.
Alright.
Phew, that's a relief.
Is my logic correct, though? That's using your noodles. Just move the pork from 1 bowl. Okay. Dang. Nice work there. A watch sticker. Oh. Wow, everyone is here. Oop. Remember, you're never too old to play with toys. What about you? You gotta check out all those neat toy cars. Toy cars? Please, those are for babies. Wow! That's strange. I could have swore I saw you playing with one of those cars just a few minutes ago. I believe your exact words were vroom vroom wee. Darn it, Checker. Can't you see I'm trying to look cool here? Sorry, Dylan. You're one of my best customers, so I hope you never grow out of toy cars. Oh, well, they are really fun. Agreed. I just wish Checker wouldn't go around letting everyone know I like them. It's really hard to look cool when he does that. But speaking of cars, have I got a puzzle for you? Sam's allowance. 3 boys are admiring a toy car on sale for £12. If Pete and I pooled our allowances, we could buy this car together in 2 weeks. Well, Pete and I could buy it in 3 weeks. Pete, it would take you guys 6 weeks to save up enough. All allowances are received weekly. How many pounds is Sam's weekly allowance? Pete and I pooled our allowances together. We could buy this car together in 2 weeks. So... Oop, wait, what are you? Memo. So J plus P times 2 equals 12. Or I guess the less dumb way to put that is... It's just What? Can't clear it, huh? Gotta use that more often. J plus P equals 6. Okay. Sam, well, Pete and I could buy it in 3 weeks. So they get 4. So S plus P equals 4. Pete, it would take you guys 6 weeks to save up enough. So J plus S equals 2. All right. I mean, there's probably a formula to get it right from here, but if so, J and S both equal 1, right? Which then then the math doesn't come out right. Because then P would have to equal 5 for the top one to come out. But if equals 5, then that doesn't work for the second equation. What if... Alright. So Jeff gets the lower allowance. So what if he got 2? Sam gets nothing. And then Pete gets 4. That comes out. Yes! Poor Sam. It is a big fat 0. That is the only way the numbers come out.
How about this? No puzzle
Yeah,
can
I
stop
felt pretty good about
Layton's
that.
apprentice.
0 pounds is correct. Sam doesn't get an allowance. For the record, Jeff gets 2 pounds a week and Pete gets 4. Yeah, okay. And I had the little chart that I did. Way to go there. Now, if you excuse me, I have some stuff I need to take care of. Cool stuff. He's actually going off to polish his cars. Do you have anything else? No, it's cool. What do you have? Ooh, puzzles everywhere. Hey there. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Are you looking for a new toy? Not really. See the others. Other than those cool toy cars, this place doesn't have anything all that amazing. You should really add some new inventory. You sure are picky about your toy stores. Oh, my mom has a certain philosophy about shopping. Only shabby shoppers shop at shabby shops. That's what she always says. This place is trying their hardest, but they still haven't gotten their act together. I'm sure poor Checker didn't hear that. Shopping is serious business. You need to have smarts. Here, let me give you an example. The discount. All right, how do I get a discount? The shop only sells 3 different items for 1, 2, or 3 pounds. If you buy 2 of the same item, you can buy a third of that item at half price. You bought 6 items and paid 9.5 pounds. How many of each 1, 2, or 3 pound items did you buy? You bought at least one of each and there's no tax. What's that like? Okay, so I bought at least 1. Well, I had to have bought at least 3 apples because that's the only other way I could have gotten half a pound is whatever number 3 is. And that would have been 6 plus 1.5 would be 7.5. That already puts us at 10.5 pounds. So I have to have bought 3. Okay. So knowing that, it could be more. We could buy. I'm going to start with that though. So that gives us 2.5. 2, and 3. So that we're at 5, 7.5. The only other thing we could have bought is that. That's 2.5, 4, and 3. So 7, 9.5. Yep, there we go. That wasn't so bad.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
You bought 3 1-pound items, 2 2-pound items, and 1 3-pound item. To get half pound, you have to buy 3 of either 1-pound or 3-pound items, but you knew that already. I did. You know, I think I'm done with these toy cars. They're for little kids. A young gentleman like yourself wouldn't have any interest in a kid's toy like that, right? Oh, those silly things. Of course not. I've never even touched one. Now, Luke, fibbing isn't becoming for a gentleman. Poor Luke. He's trying. All right, we'll go ahead and call it an episode there. Thankfully, the battery held out for the whole episode. I kind of forgot about that halfway through. We're all right. I didn't see a low battery notice, so we're fine. hope you're all still enjoying this series. I'm having a really good time with this game. And I hope it goes on for a little while longer because I'm having a good time. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.